Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. Today, I wanted to do a video talking about this little doobie here. The Eye Method Beauty Hair Like Eyebrow Pen. I've seen a lot of things about Eye Method, nothing too in-depth because, I don't know, I got a weird feeling from them. But I was on the Zon looking at my next possible purchase for eyebrow marker type thingies. The one I have that I got from the Zon, I really like. I've been using it a lot since I got it, just like, pretty much every day. So I knew I would be looking for a new one. I wanted to try something that was else. And I found this. It's double-ended, single little thin brow pen thingy on one end and a multi-prong one on the other end. And when I opened the box, right on top, and I don't know if this is a common thing, but in pink with a white heart, it says, "You are loved." And I don't know if it was just like the time that I saw it or what, but that just, I don't know. That got me. And on the inside of that little thingy, it says, "Too annoying to return for a refund? No problem. Connect with Eye Method." It tells you, "No return for a full refund. We'll never stop hearing from you. Over a bazillion loyal Amazon customers, 90-day money-back guarantee, instant one-on-one customer service." I mean, that all sounds really, really good. So I thought, let's take a whack at it. I mean, I didn't know those details, but I do like a brow marker thingy. And at the end of the video, I go into some of my thoughts around Eye Method. So stick around for that if you want to hear what I think. But I did film applying my brows, so I thought I would include that and then come back at the end and wrap up. So hopefully you're into all of these shenanigans, and if you are and you're not subscribed, you totally should. I've been uploading like 7 videos a week these days. I don't know what's going on, but I'm having fun doing it. So anyway, I'm about to have a very naked face. Brace yourself. Okay, so obviously, new brow product I want to play with. So I'm just gonna brush my brows, what there is of them. Which, okay, there's definitely not a lot. Age and, plucking. I said this in my previous or most recent brow tutorial video that I think it was 20 or 21 before I realized I should be plucking my brows. At the time, I just had the one and didn't really know any better. So I started plucking and I went in pretty hard for a long time. And I'm not exaggerating. Like you probably can't, but all the way down here, like I had hair all the way down here. It still grows in pretty, not thick anymore, but still wants to, between my eyes, like it's a whole thing. So I had been using, and I still do, like I've been mixing and matching. It turns out brow products can actually be a good time. Before I started doing the NYX marker, I really liked this Benefit Brow Styler. I used it a lot. This is my second or third. I just opened it a couple of days ago. I picked up a couple off of the BoxyCharm shop ages ago, like when I was still getting BoxyCharm, which I am not now. It has a powder on the other end, which I don't really use. I mean, I've played with it a couple of times, but not most favorite. But I do like the pencil part because it's humongous. So really easy to whack on a quick brow and just move on, which is what I did for kind of a long time because I wasn't good at doing brows. I didn't know what I was doing. And I've always really liked one of the skinny brow pencils to do my brows. So I've been using this through like the center portion of my brow just to fill it in really. And then I've been using two NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. I have one in espresso and one in ash brown. I really, really like these. I like to add mostly ash brown to the front portion and then mostly espresso to the outer, but a few random espressos to give me a more natural brow look. I mean, it's not natural, but you know, more hair-like. And then I saw this on Amazon. It's a QIC liquid eyebrow pencil. This is in shade 2. There were a few. This one seemed like probably the closest one from what I could tell. This one has the little like tines or prongs. There's 4 of them if my vision isn't doubled. And I really like this. It goes on fairly easily. It wears beautifully. I really, really like it. It is a pain right in the tuchus to open, but it still works really well. Anyway, I've been on this on a few times a day for the last couple of weeks. I am Christmas shopping for the grandbabies and really trying to find like coupon codes and discounts, which is something I've never done before. But as you know, if you've been here for a minute, I'm trying to spend a ton of money, but you know, still want to get the baby stuff. Anyway, this popped up, the Eye Method Hair Like Eyebrow Pen, ultra fine tips. It's double-ended, which I really kind of like. Though typically you should store things like this with the writing bit down. I'm just storing it flat in my drawer with my brow products. This one has a really, really fine tip, like super fine. Very nice, very wet, easy to put on, stays beautifully, like 0 complaints. And then it has the other end, which is multi-pronged as well. I'll zoom you in so you can see the difference between the Method one and the like random Amazon one. After I get everything on and show you it, I'll come back and we can chat about my thoughts about all the things. I really wanted to show you this brow product because I don't know, I think there are many of us looking for good brow products that look natural-ish or as natural as we can get fake eyebrows to look and not be the biggest hassle ever to apply. So I'm going to scooch you in uncomfortably far and put this on, show you how I do it so you can see, and then you can decide for yourself if it's something you want to try for your own self. Okay, I have my hair pulled out of the way. I'm gonna go in with the multi-pronged end first, and I make my eyebrows significantly bigger than they are just naturally because I want more space to play with eyeshadow. So that's how I do it. I can't talk and do this. Doesn't work. Out here I have a scar from a fall from a long time ago. So no hairs grow in there. So I have to add extra hairs, and then there's none down here because of the scar. So that's what I get with multi-prong side. Any mistakes I make under my brow, like this right here, I'm just going to cover with my eye primer. So I'm gonna go in with the like pen side and just randomly whack on a few hairs where I think it needs it, and then just, you know, make my brows look the way I want them to. I don't know. My brows don't look the same day to day. I don't know what I'm doing, so I wing it. I probably should stop with my brow while I'm trying to apply the brow products. That would be helpful. So my brows look different to me. Oh, geez and crow, I did it again. Luckily, this just wipes right off. Like, you can just smear it right off. And I'm gonna cover it. I should stop talking while I'm doing my brow. To me, it looks different, but unless I'm actively trying for a different shape, I'm not sure it's noticeable to anyone else. Like, you have to be really invested in what someone's eyebrow looks like to know if it changes day to day. That is my brow done. I, of course, use primer for my eyeshadows, but also to kind of, I think the kids call it, carve out my brow. Mostly I'm just fixing the mistakes that I made. So should I show you the other one on the other side? I think I'll just do a little bit with the multi-pronged random Amazon one, because I do like this and would definitely recommend if you were looking for something like this. I think this one gives a softer application, so it doesn't feel overly complicated. But that's the difference. And I do use my NYX pens with this, which is, you know, that's a lot of brow products if you're not into fussing with your brows. But I mean, I'm done for the most part, unless I use the skinny pencil to fill in the center of my brow. I mean, it really doesn't take me long. So I've been using the NARS Soft Matte Concealer. This is in the shade Light 2.5 Creme Brulee. I can't use this under my eyes because I'm way too wrinkly, but under my brow it looks really, really good. And I figured, you know, it was a good way to use it up. The other thing I use now, I had the Sigma eye base pencil thingy in, I want to say Ignite was the shade, maybe. It was fine. I liked it enough. I used it. And then I was using it one day and I thought, I wonder if LA Colors has one, because I have a white one from them. They sure do. And this is what it looks like. And it is so incredibly similar. I don't think the shade range is as big, but as far as like formula, I like this one better than the Sigma. The coverage is the same, like everything else is the same. So yeah, those are the two things that I use to carve out my brow. And then my brow gel has been the Patrick Ta. I don't know what it's even called. It's clear. I don't know, but I really like this. And I picked up an Ulta brow gel when I did my full face of Ulta products, and this is, to me, almost an exact dupe to the Patrick Ta. So I will not have to purchase the Patrick Ta one again. I can use the Ulta one, and it works. It leaves my brows standing straight up and crunchy, which, I mean, unless someone comes along and tries to pet my eyebrows, which they better not, I don't mind the crunchy. I want my brows to stay up. So, all right, let me go whack on the rest of my face. I'm gonna do another video, and then I'll come back and we can chat about all the things, I think, when I'm done. Okay, I'll be back. All right, I'm back and everything is done with my face. Of course, this video is coming in multiple looks video. Anyway, I just wanted to come back and show you my face all done with my brows on, both looking equal-ish. I think brows can be a lot of fun. I enjoy trying out brow products. I think probably because they're really not expensive and they're fairly easy to use up. But yeah, I don't know. I like them. I'm definitely a very big fan of this one. I think it is fantastic. I do wish it wasn't double-ended. I mean, I like that it's convenient, but I don't know, double-ended things are tricky because they should be stored, you know, with the writing part down, but you can't with both when it's double-ended. You know what I mean? Not that it matters at all, but I didn't put a lot of stock in EYEMethod because I have seen so many small YouTube channels being given EYEMethod products to use on their videos. And when I not like super first, but when I started doing my YouTube videos, I got an email from EYEMethod and they asked if they could send me the brow stamp thing, and I was just like, no. First of all, I've seen too many videos. Second of all, I can't do a brow stamp. You need 2 fully functioning hands, and I don't have that. So I never did it, and I don't know if it's like a good thing that they do send like PR to small channels, or if it's like a weird thing. I don't know. But I mean, based on this product alone, I have a newfound respect for EYEMethod, maybe? I don't know. I would love to hear your thoughts on EYEMethod. I mean, they have a fair amount of products that I've seen on the Zon. I haven't looked too much into it because I had that like weird thing about them. And I don't advertise that I'm crippled, but I don't know, it was a little bit insulting, like, here, we'll send this to you. You can't use it, of course, but I don't know. I'm going to let that go and maybe check out something else. If you've used EYEMethod stuff before and have thoughts, let me know. If there's something I should try, something I should stay away from. I'm really interested because this is an entirely new product to me. I mean, not at this point. I've been using it for a couple of weeks. I wanted to get a real handle on what I thought before I talk to you about it, because what if like the first couple of uses were amazing, but then it went downhill. That hasn't happened. I've used this every day, I think except twice that I've done my makeup in the last couple of weeks, and I really like it. So yeah, if you were looking for something that is easy, that you can use to make hair-like brows, it's pretty good. And yeah, I mean, I really like it. I love the NYX ones as well, the Lift and Snatch pens. I think they are fantastic. But the multi-pronged thing does make it just a tiny bit easier if you're looking for that. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully you liked this or found it helpful a little bit, maybe. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.